Okay, welcome back. We open Resplendent Angel. I think it's top three, top five best cards for limited, something like that. An incredible card. Um, you don't need to have it in a light game deck. You could have it in any like white predominant deck. It needs to be a heavy white deck. But I mean, if you can get to 3 white and 6 mana, this thing's just an engine. Of note, we're passing Volcanic Dragon, Lich's Caress, and Luna's Bonds, and a Bone to Ash, and a Strangling Spores, and an Essence Scatter. I mean, this pack has a lot of good stuff, so we should be able to wheel something decent from here. Either way, we're getting a good card back from this. But yeah, we're definitely snap picking Resplendent Angel. I mean, 3 for a 3/3 flying is already a good rate. And then the ability is just incredible. So Horizon Scholar here, or Starcrown Stag. I think I'm gonna stay on color and take a Stag. I'm gonna take it over Electrify. I'm gonna take it over Horizon Scholar. Horizon Scholar is good, but again, I need like. Here's my thought process. I have arguably the best white card. Actually, I think it is the best white card in the set. And there's like the best white common here, which is Starcrown Stag. I think it's better than the 2-mana removal. So for me to take another color card, like it would have to be much better than Starcrown Stag, and Horizon Scholar is not necessarily that much better, if that makes sense. It's better, it's just not that much better. Interesting, so now things are changing a little bit. This Strangling Spores is good in case we want to do black-white lifelink. Dwindle's a decent card. I guess it depends on what my color preference is, whether I want to be blue-white or blue-black, or sorry, blue-white or white-black is what I'm going to say. And I like black-white, as you've seen from my other drafts. So either way, I think Strangling Spores is a decent card. Interesting. So now there's a Rabbit Bite. Now there's a Boggart Brood. I think Rabbit White is stronger, but I really don't like green black or white green. I'm going to speculate that red-white aggro's open. I think it's the highest percentage win archetype. I mean, I'm kind of done dirtling around. I've given my fair number of shots at fraying sanity card draw. I think I have maybe like 3 or probably 4 drafts trying to get that going. I don't think I've 3-0 a single time. I've 2-0 a bunch of times, but 2-1 I mean, sorry. Ah man, now there's a Bone to Ash and a Plague Mare. I'm gonna try to go for a Plague Mare. At this point, it's more likely to make our deck than a Bone to Ash, but that's a late Bone to Ash. It's a really powerful card in this format, I think. So, okay, not a single playable black card. There's some white filler stuff. How do I feel about Aether Shield Artificer? I think there's a chance we end up white-blue. This is a speculative pick, but it could pay off, and I'm willing to give it a chance. Well, now there's a Colossus. Now there's all these green cards going. What is going on? This is a strange draft. I think the Colossal Majesty ship has sailed. I'm going to let somebody else chase that dream. Is it just a Rustwing Falcon for us? A Minotaur, maybe? Certainly not happy making that pick. So now Black Rat sacrifices, I guess, in contention is the direction that we can go. Um, I hate to lose Resplendent Angel, but I'm not like married to it. Now there's a Bone to Ash. What is going on? I'm so tempted to take Bone to Ash and just go like white blue. Blue's got to be open. This thing can't be in the pack that late. I think this is the signal, and of course there's no blue cards in this. Well, I'm in every color except green. Frame Omnipotence. Situational sideboard card. It's something that might go into the Black Rat sacrifice deck. You can frame Omnipotence and then like thud your 7/4 at them. Flex Oracle. All right, let's just have all 5 colors. Why not? Let's just take green. I have no idea what's going on in this draft. Somebody must be really like back and forth, changing their mind about what they want to be, and I'm going with it. Collect, revitalize. I think is more of it's more likely. All right, and then we open a murder and the Vine Mare. Did we really see much black? I have no idea what's going on anymore. This is such a weird draft. I think I have to take a murder. Okay, now we got Vampire Sovereign. It's about as good as you can ask. Keep the black white dream alive, but Vampire Sovereign doesn't need to go in a light train deck. It can go in any deck. Okay, abnormal endurance is definitely something I'm very interested in. This is the best combat trick by far in the set. Doesn't work with too many things that I have right now, but I'm happy having this in any deck. Fel Spectre good, Bloodletter's good. Fel Spectre makes my Mind Rot better. I think I'm going to take Fel Spectre. Again, given that I have Mind Rot, I found that the two of them are quite good. Upgrading your Mind Rot into target opponent discards 2 and takes 4 to the face. It's a powerful effect. All right, so now we got an Epicure of Blood. Continuing with our light drain theme, we need some recurring sources of recurring sources of life gain, right? So we can keep Resplendent Angel. I think green is out. Doesn't seem like green's out. I think right now it's going to come down to like black red or black white, leaning more towards black white. But we're not seeing too many white playable cards. We got to watch out for things like Acts of Treason and Harpies. If we get the 4 mana 3/3 Menace Brute that gets +2/+2 whenever you sack a creature, that could be good. Skeleton, something we're on the lookout for. Probably keep Minotaur in there. All right, well, now we'll take a Bloodletter. I don't have any 2-drops, but I could care less about the 1/3. I mean, Bloodletter is just amazing, and it's good with abnormal endurance. So we'll find some early stuff to play. Worst case scenario, just for curve purposes, we can even drop in like a revitalize. It's not good. At this rate, it's going to be decent in our deck with Resplendent Angel. Maybe there's ways to, like, let's say we get the Child of Night, we have Resplendent Angel out, we get him with Child of Night, revitalize, make an Angel. That's something we can do. But yeah, even though I'm short on 2 drops, I'm still snap picking Skymarsh Bloodletter over the Daybreak Chaplain. Oh no, I can't pass Chaos Wand. Come on. It's a really, really good sideboard card, but that's all it is. Outside of like a blue-white Artifact Matters deck, it's just a like bomb sideboard card. I think I already mentioned this from one of Louis Scott Vargas's podcasts on limited resources. Chaos. The thing about Chaos Wand, it's a hard card to grade, but it's always a bomb and seal because when you're opening 6-packs, you're gonna find. Speaking of active treason, you're making me pick between active treason and Skyscanner. No, I gotta just Skyscanner. I think we're too far from the sacrifice theme, unfortunately. Like, I'm gonna take Boggart Brute because if we can open like Lathlis in pack 3 or it's a Planeswalker name. Sarkhan, I think is the name. If we can open maybe like even Demanding Dragon, there's a lot of good red rares. So in that spot, taking a Boggart Brute is I think more important. Blood Divination potentially. Walking Corpse, yeah, it's a curve filler that I'm actually happy to have because again, I don't need more than like 3 or 4 2-drops in this format, especially if I have a light game theme. I'd rather have more top end because even if I take a beating initially with the light gain decks, you tend to stabilize. And we have Plague Mare to kill their X1 attackers. All right, so most likely this is the core. If we're going to be short on playables, we can even main deck Chaos One, but I don't think it's going to be necessary with Blood Divination. We should be good. I would like some sort of synergy card with Blood Divination, like Reassembling Skeleton, for example, would be good. I would love to have a Regal Bloodlord, a Johnny's Pride Maid, Fountain of Rejuvenation, I think is the name. So maybe you're going, or another murder, I think just another murder, right? And nothing ever gets better than murder. And we have 2 of them, which is just absolutely ridiculous for a limited deck. You're not supposed to have 2 murders. Honestly, like if we get like Macabre Waltz, for example, and the rest of our draft is such that we're not finding too much synergies, I'm going to put Chaos Wand in because it is a win condition in cases where overall your deck is kind of like weak and missing something. So now I'm going to pick a Lean in Vanguard, hoping to wield this Epicure of Blood. I already have 1. Would it be too much to ask for Johnny's Pride Maid here? Or maybe like 2 of them back to back, maybe? Yeah, I mean, just to do this exercise, let's look at all the cards that combo with Abnormal Endurance. Ooh, Aether Shield Artificer is looking ugly in this deck. That needs to go. How did you make your way in there? Ooh, Angel of Dawn, yes, excellent. taking it over the Remorseful Cleric. X1s are susceptible to like skeleton archers and things like that, but Angel makes my Rustwing Falcon better. It makes my early stuff better. Yeah, it's definitely Angel of Dawn. So now we're looking to be more like this kind of tempo-ish, removal-centric, aggro black-white deck. So for that, we would want at least another Starcrown Stag. I guess I don't mind Blood Divination with like, oh man, what a miss. What an ugly pack for us. Why can't we get something a little more decent than this? Pick three. It's kind of bad. I guess just a Cavalry Drill Master, but he doesn't belong in this deck. I guess he also works with abnormal endurance. Yeah, like maybe there's some situations where you could even use it on the defensive. So Johnny's welcome. Doesn't really do anything in our deck right now. I'm almost tempted to like take a Manolith or a Marauder's Axe. My flyers? Yeah, maybe it's just Marauder's Axe. Marauder's Axe is good if you have flyers that can get it over the top. What is going on? Man, kind of getting shafted here a little bit. I'll take a duress. Was green the answer? Was that supposed to be green? Is that what you're telling me? Well, I don't know. Maybe I missed some signal. Obviously, I did because should have been green. Should have been green. I'm gonna rewatch this video and try to get a better feel on where I went wrong. So I mean, I had from back when I had Eldritch Rejuvenator and Rock Circle, but then I kept getting components for what I was trying to do. So I didn't feel like there was any need to jump into something else. Well, we do have Resplendent Angel. I mean, not for nothing. Maybe I should have taken a 4/7. Do we want to splash 3 Rocks Oracles? We could totally do it. What is going on? I don't think we need to. I think we need to do that. I'm not crazy about this deck. I think I need to just put in a Chaos one because, like I said, I don't really have too many win cons in here. So this could be something. I have a lot of early whites. I actually want 8, 9. I still want 9 sources for murder. I want to make sure I can consistently cast murder on turn 3. Let's see. I mean, you know, with these types of decks, honestly, it doesn't feel like a 3-0 deck, but it may very well play out to be that way. Again, a lot of this, actually, you know what? Maybe I should take out a Revitalize. I don't think this is good. Yeah, this deck is definitely missing some components. It's missing like Macabre Waltz. I guess you're just trying to, go aggro backed up with like Murder, Strangling Spores as removal into Angel as a finisher. So that's one way we could win. Chaos Wand, of course, if we're going up against like a spells heavy deck. But let me tell you, I am not comfortable main decking Chaos Wand. It's more of like I don't want to say desperation, but it's either that or I try to squeeze four rocks oracles into this deck, sacrificing a lot of my white like Cavalry Drill Master. But I think like my white cards are still better than Rocks Oracle. Also, our 5 slot would look really awkward. So let's try it like this. And I think I want to play first with this deck. To be honest, I guess I don't really care much whether I want to draw or play, but my preference is slightly towards playing first because if we can aggro out our opponent, that's a good thing for us. Walking Corpse that kind of does nothing. But against the green-red Chaos one actually should be really good. Okay. Your opponent missed a land drop there. Yeah, Giant Spider's annoying. Hopefully we can draw a combat trick to get through it. Otherwise, opponent can even attack with the Giant Spider if he wants to try to race. Okay. So we gotta watch out for Declare Dominance. Probably attack with Ogre here. No? Okay. Southern. Oh, wouldn't mind finding a murder. I can start getting it for 5. I can find murder. Hello. Sorry, it took me. I had to just kind of give it a second. taking the splendor of this splendid angel. I hope that was your one rabbit bite. Okay, so we get an angel now, unless he wants to jump. I'm just checking to make sure it doesn't say use this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. And let's get an angel and pass. How sick would it be if these things had lifelink? That would be too much, right? I'm happy trading whatever you want to trade. Sure, I'll trade my angel for your card because I can get another one. So I can get even more life right now. This is good. Can I equip? I can't equip and do it. It's frustrating. So let's do the math on this. So let's see. 8 mana, 6. So I can activate the ability and play Marauder's Axe, but I can't equip. All right, let's get in. Probably might want to just jump with the spider. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be damage to the opponent. It could be, it just depends on whether I gain life. I'm reading this card wrong. So that's even better. Yeah, of course. So, and Marauders X. Sweet. 4/4. Okay. I think the card's done its job already, though, probably, right? So okay. So now we play Starcrown Stag, and that's going to put a lot of pressure. So even if my opponent plays a flyer, he's still taking 6. I'm losing my stag, but I mean, if that's all he's doing, then we should be okay. He could have a murder, of course. That would be bad. So let's get in with both of these. I should have re-equipped. That was a mistake. I should have re-equipped Marauder's Axe on this Chimer's Buttletter. Because if he's got, if he has murder, then I'm getting more damage to him. Okay. So he's playing, I guess he's flashing Lich's Crest. He's base red-green. He might be playing something like Colossal Majesty. He could have a Goreclaw. I mean, his deck is really set up well to support the 4-power greater theme with Sarkhan's Unsealing. So do I have any way of dealing with enchantments? I do not. I kind of feel like I should main deck a Duress instead of one of these. Because, I mean, like, on the one hand, Duress is kind of a non-bow with, actually, never mind, I shouldn't say that. I was thinking Duress is a non-bow with Chaos One. That's not sure because they already drew the card, then it doesn't matter. It's not something you can find with Chaos Wand. This is acceptable. Well, I'd rather draw a second plane than another swamp. But speaking of, you know what? I'm still going to go swamp in case I need to murder something. I don't think so. I think I'd just rather play Resplendent Angel. Oh, you're stuck on mana. Unfortunate. So I'm going to get Resplendent Angel now, and I am going to protect it against Rabid Bites at all costs. So Murder is something you could cast in response to a Rabid Bite. So if my opponent, okay, well, no, I'm not worried about that. This turn, then I could just attack and play Bloodletter, or I can play an equip Axe. That's, I guess, more mana efficient. Start the clock. Let's do that. Now he's going to play a threat, or maybe Lich's Caress. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to play and equip Bloodletter. I think I'm going to get more value off playing Angel, because this is just as mana efficient. And I'm going to get more value off Angel when I can drop it next turn to get an extra point of damage, keep the pressure up. Well, Dragon Knight doesn't do much. Cosmo card. That's about it. Naturalize. Okay. So I guess just Angel. and attack. I don't need to kill Draconic Disciple now. I'm gonna wait until he cracks it, and then I'll murder the dragon. I guess I'll play Plague there. As long as I can also keep up my murder or spores. It is going to be just a blow. He's got 7 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to pass the turn, most likely. He's going to pass the turn. He's going to waste 7 mana. I'm going to murder the dragon and then get him for 5, putting my opponent close to lethal. So the way it works is first you declare attacks, then you crack Draconic Disciple. And let that resolve. And then before blocks or attack, you just murder it. Bloop. And then we can keep up Dragonlink Spores. Okay. Looking for answers, drawing cards. So even if it's a giant spider now, okay, never mind. So that looked kind of easy. Let's see if we want to make any changes. Mighty Leap. I guess Mighty Leap is okay. For aggro themed. Yeah, I still think it was good to put in a duress because we could have pulled out some, we could have taken out Lich's Caress, for example. Lich's Caress with Chaos Wallet. So we were making the right plays last game. See, like, I always feel like it's never enough. Like, if you win, there's an expression that says in this game you either win or you learn. I think you should learn and you should try to learn in both cases. So, like, even if you win, I think it's important to take a minute and analyze everything that happened, what you could have done differently, what you could have done better. It's important. It makes you a better player and improves the game. Let's keep this. Mind Rod's good. Mind Rod's always good if you draw it early. It always sucks if you top deck it and your opponent's got 0 cards. But because of that downside risk, it is so good as something you could just play early. Like, it's not, we could technically cast it now. We're not going to get full value from it. But we want to be mana efficient, so I'm just gonna cast it. I don't care. I'm not gonna wait. I think with Angel of Dawn, we want to kind of hold back. I have a 2/1 to trade with the. I have a 1/1 to trade with the 2/1 if that's what my opponent wants to do. Or we could just keep trading. I don't mind trading here if he wants to attack. 3 for 1 seems good. Hello. So yes, we are going to start Chaos Wanding. White and blue has some sweet cards. There might be like counterspell. So your best bet is to activate this as your opponent is casting a spell. Sure. I think it's important to play Dark Crown Stag here because this is gonna start gaining us life every turn. It sets up for a really good Angel of Dawn attack. He's gonna gain 2 life here, but we can find answers. I get the Mighty Leap is also good. No, let's do it. We're gonna tap Cavalry Drill Master. Oh no, sorry, we're gonna tap Drake so that he cannot block with Drill Master. So do we Chaos 1 now thinking to find a combat trick? Or do we set up for like a counter spell? Or maybe an anticipate? I think I want to let this resolve. I'm pretty happy getting in 5. And let's see what opponent does. I'm not going to try to Chaos 1 now. I'm going to do it as he's casting a spell. Okay, so it's not terrible. I removed the spell from his deck. By the way, this what this does is my opponent's not going to take damage anymore, and I can even cash it in with a Blood Divination. I guess it's important to keep drawing to gain life. 7. Let me think about this. Yeah, I want to have a blocker. I want to gain some life. I want to get an attack in. So no need to attack with Stucker instead. Okay, let's pass. We can cash in the dwindled Starcrown Stag with a Divination at some point. That's annoying. Right now, the 1 point of life gain is not going to be enough. Oh, too late to block. That is actually good. What message was that? Well played. What do you mean well played? I just top decked it. Okay, let's pass the turn. So as long as they don't have removal here, or bounce or something like that, it's not terrible. I can still trade with Snapping Drake. And then I can maybe like kill something with Mighty Leap next turn. So let's block the only thing we can trade for. So that's gone. And for some reason, again, I'm just refusing to block with my flyer. I don't understand why I'm doing that. Anyway, so what's the plan? I guess we can Mighty Leap Vanguard to kill Herald and try to Chaos Wand. So no attacks here. Sorry, I'm gonna activate Chaos Wand during attack phase. So hoping to find like bounce or sleep. Okay. Well, this buys us some time, so let's go Yeah, I need to cast Mighty Leap now. And let's go block. Even though they're tapped, I tapped them after they were declared as attackers, so they're still attacking. That makes sense. So still alive somehow. So I'm not dead to it. I can block it with Starcrown Stack. Kind of tempted to Blood Divinate here. I can't quite Blood Divinate and Chaos Wand. Maybe I should Chaos Wand. So either way, I take no damage next turn. I can maybe try to find something. All right, let's Chaos Wand. Essence Scatter, okay. So that did nothing. All right, let's pass. Actually, you know what? It's probably better to cast one there because if he plays a blue creature, then it's just lethal. Yeah, like this way I at least jump and I could live for a turn and then figure something out. Maybe I can find Planar Cleansing with Chaos Wand. How sick would that be? I'm calling it Planar Cleansing right now with Chaos Wand. Well, Chaos Wand is good against him. It's interesting if he's gonna sideboard out his cards against my Chaos Wand. So Chaos Wand kind of, all right, I'm gonna concede, but the cool thing about Chaos Wand is it kind of gets into game theory a little bit because like uh, my opponent's got plenty of good instants and sorceries, but is he tempted to take him out if he knows I have Chaos Wand? So should I keep it in, risking that Chaos Wand's going to be a dead card, or do I take it out? Do I put in something maybe like actually Frame Omnipotence potentially could be a thing here? No joke. Duress could be good. I'm gonna try these. I'm gonna try this shenanigan instead. Because I have a feeling that he's gonna take some sorceries and instants out, put in more creatures, and that would actually make Reign of Omnipotence better. It's some maybe weird thought process that's not entirely thought through, but I'm kind of playing around like what the way I would play. And if I was my opponent, I'd be like, oh crap, he's playing Chaos Wand. I need to take some instants and sorceries out, and I'd probably keep my more powerful spells. I'd keep the counter spell because it's a low probability situation that Chaos Wand could use that to its advantage. I mean, the +1/+7 card just outright sucks. You shouldn't be playing that anyway, unless you got some plan. This is good. Minor left good. I'm gonna wait. Actually, with Spell Spectre, I'm gonna wait a turn because dealing an extra 4 points of damage is worth more, and we're gonna probably nail something better. And I always like the joke that we're inadvertently playing around with the counterspell in these types of situations. Okay, so let's go Spell Spectre. The burden continues. Yeah, we're gonna need to murder that. Gain life. Vanguard is such a cool card. I love the design on this thing. Almost like a gold card to some extent. Well, that is not what we wanted to see, but we can double block with the flyers and use Mighty Leap. It's a very, very sneaky thing to do. I'm actually not going to attack now. I'm not going to telegraph the fact. Wow, we got a Gearsmith Guardian and an Aerial Engineer. What is the last card in your hand then, sir? What do you have that's better than a 5/5 or a 4/4 flyer? I'm scared to ask. Is it like a Chromium or something? Sweet, sweet Lord, I hope it's not. All right, let's just pass and hope that he gets greedy and attacks because we can double block. Let's see what he's saying. Very nice. Angel. Can we still block? No, we can't. Scheiße. So vigilance 5/5. I can deal 4 when I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short. I really hope he gets greedy and attacks here. I really do. I need to get that gen off the board. If I was him, I would attack with both Angel and Gen. Like, why would you pass up the opportunity? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Order them as you wish. I hope he puts Fel Spectre first. Nope, that's nice. Kind of hope to draw a creature. All right, that's a great creature. Rain for 3, and I'm getting in with both. So he may just have to trade his, yeah, that makes sense. Now my opponent's got to find a top deck. Now the onus is on him to find an answer. Wow. Lucky. So we won without drawing our crazy angel. We won with a mind rot. We won with a mind rot and Fel Spectre. So should take note. So we saw more creatures and we saw maybe less instant sorceries. So still the plan is correct. How good is Fraying Omnipotence if I'm going to be on the draw? It's definitely worse. It's worse in the sense that you're more likely to nail an extra creature, but you're also more likely to die because you're going to be behind. And with 4-drop 4/4 flyers, our opponent's deck is pretty aggro. Okay, great opening hand. Keep. Sweet. Okay. Nice. So we can nail that with Plague Mirror. I'm not going to wait until he plays something better. It's already great if you can just pull something. Plague Mirror it up. So Fraying Omnipotence is kind of a draw. There may be a scenario where if I can get a few hits in the air with Bloodletter and Sovereign, I might be in a position to just kind of erase a little bit. Mystic Archaeologist. And good. You know what? Given that my opponent has 2 X1s and I have a card that can bring this back into play, I think I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to play Star Crown Stag. Hope that my opponent continues to just attack me in the air. Maybe use Mystic's draw card ability. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's get some lifeline going. And discards. Well, I definitely don't want to discard. Have the cards in my hand. That would be terrible. Just pass. Yeah, I'm going to double block. Because now I'm setting up to really get him with the Frank Omnipotence. Okay, so he drew 2 cards. That's fine. I'm going to make him discard 1. Well, first I'm going to get in, I guess. I can only play 1 of these. It's okay, actually. I think I'm just going to play Full Spectre. Okay. Now I can double block Hero of the Faith with Blood Marcher and Fell Spectre. I'm going to lose if I keep taking hits. Do you have a combat trick? You need to have a combat trick or you can't kill both of these. Okay. Megalith and draws 2 more. Jenna Bushes. Well, we're getting pretty close to having to free Omnipotence. Can double block Jin. I mean, he's drawing. What am I doing? Like, what should I do here? Maybe I just lean in Vanguard to slow things down a little bit. Like, my opponent doesn't really have good attacks. He's drawing cards, which I can negate to some extent with Fraying Omnipotence. All right, so he draws 2. What else we got? That's it. All right. Marauder's Axe. All right, well, now I can start attacking. I'm going to force him to block with Jin. He kind of has an incentive to block because he can still keep drawing cards. So I think that was a mistake. Let's re-equip onto Bloodletter. Uh, ouch. Okay, well, no need to panic. I don't think he's going to attack with the Mystic Archaeologist. He'd be crazy, I guess, to attack with that. So what am I taking? 5, 8, 11. I'll trade Bloodletter for this. At the end of the day, they're both like 3 drops, and I can equip. Just prevents 3. Okay. So I guess he whiffed Mighty Leap. Mighty Leap might do something. Here's a fun situation. I can frame Omnipotence now, get him down to 4, attack with Vampire Sovereign, see what he does, and then maybe pop off Mighty Leap for the win if he somehow decides not to block. I think that's best. I'm losing Blood Divination, but I really don't care. I need to figure out a way to spike a win. So discard 1 card. So Blood Divination discarded, and Vanguard goes. Now you pick 2 creatures you want to sacrifice. Okay. He can deal 4, but he can't kill me. And only deals 2. No! No! Alright. Oh no. Wait, I'm still alive. I can block once. Let's equip Marauder's Axe just to give him a little bit of confidence. Why? No. Uh, that's just such a ridiculous game. He outdrew me by like so many cards. It's not even funny. Like, how am I still alive? I shouldn't be alive. If I can spike a murder, I can maybe win. So he doesn't. Yeah, it's smart not to attack. Just draw cards and temple me out. Like, what are you worried about? Yeah. Now I need like 2 murders. Murders. Oh my god, it's so close. It's so close. Okay. Okay. You know what? This is absolutely insane, but we might just be able to pull something out of our rear end here. So it's M6. And then if he attacks with Mystic Archaeologist, I'm dead. If he makes a mistake, no, no. All right, no, no way I can survive this. I'll show him what I have anyway, but yeah, it's too bad. Shiza. All right, so we absorb 5, absorb 5. So close. Go to 6. Goes to 1. Oh my lord. Ah, so close. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was well worth it. Really fun deck. Uh, honestly, like it's worth playing just for a game like that. I don't really care, like win or lose. It was so much fun. We came so close to beating a deck that outdrew us by 10 cards. Just think about that for a second. That guy had 10 card advantage. That's more than like your starting hand. That's insane. So I think we have a really good deck. It came down to, I don't know, like Gin of Wishes and Mystic Archaeologist really got us. I guess I could have won that game by maybe uh, playing more a few turns later. It would have been a complete blowout, but it is what it is. I'm still happy with the result, and we'll see you in game 3. All right, great opening hand. We have our Fell Spectre and Mind Rod combo. So it is really slow because I mean I either want to draw lands or spells, but it's still good enough to keep. We need to get a little bit of luck here, not to get mana screwed. Okay. All right, I'm gonna follow up with my plan. Worked for me last time, right? Okay. Animation. Let's go Spectre. Okay. Not really a problem. Do I want to Mind Rod now or wait 1 turn? I'm just gonna play Stag. It's important because I mean our alternative turn progression is like Stag into Sovereign into Angel, which is pretty sick. My opponent's not going to come back from that. Going up against another Mystic Archaeologist. No, you do not want to attack with that. Yeah, let's do it. So that's 4. And that's another 3. 7 damage on turn 6, and that's going to be followed up with Angel next turn, barring a counter spell. Right. That's not how it works. Oh no, you dispersed my what? Ah, StarCraft stat. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attack here, and then if my opponent takes it, I'm gonna Mind Rot and Skymarch Bladder, and I think that's gonna be lethal. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, almost lethal. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna abnormal endurance and Bar Sovereign. You feel like you're getting away with such a crime whenever you're doing something like that, don't you? You kill their doctor and you drain him for 3 again. And you Mind Rot the last 2 cards. Wow. Yeah. I don't want to say it's taking candy from a baby, because if I say that, I'm just gonna lose. I'm keeping Chaos One. My opponent hasn't seen it, and he's playing Black Blue, so that has a bunch of good spells that I can steal, like Strangling Spores, Lich's Caresses, and so on. Yeah, I don't want to say it's like taking candy from a baby, because then I'll jinx myself, so I'm not going to say it. I have 2 murders in my opening hand. So all my removal is in my opening hand right now. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's just go Marauder's Axe first. Try to get more value off Cavalry Drill Master later. Sure, I'll play Mare now. So if I get a land, I can get in for 6. Any land would be fine, actually. Okay, Manolith. Excellent. So let's equip. And let's Drill Master. By the way, Marauder's Axe has really overperformed for us, I think. And now my opponent's just taking 8 per turn, and then I'm just murdering whatever he plays. So I think that's game, honestly. I don't think my opponent can win now. Okay, spoke too soon. Cavalry Drill Master dies, but I mean, I don't even need to use murder. I'll just use Strangling Spores. I'm just gonna Strangling Spores. Is he thinking about using abnormal endurance potentially? I don't know. Bounce. Okay, sure. It's very suspicious that he's not playing anything. I'm going to lure Counterspell with a Plague Mare, because I can play and equip it. he must have some sort of shenanigans. I mean, you got 7 mana and you have access to any color. By the way, no joke, if we get another swamp, we can actually double murder Chromium. That's like literally one of the very few ways to kill him. No bone to ash, no bone to ash. All right, good. Hmm. All right, let's attack, see if maybe he has some combat trick. Keep up murder. Actually, no, you can't have combat trick because you're getting tapped. And then I think I'm just gonna go Skymarsh Bloodletter and keep up murder, right? Or is it kind of a tell if I'm like casting Plague Mare? I'm gonna keep Plague Mare in my hand for a Mystic Archaeologist and just keep up murder. Either bounce them and replay them. That's not really going to help you, but sure. It's really not going to help you. I don't know what you're trying to do there, but I guess we have lethal with Angel, but again, with double murder, I'm pretty comfortable here. I just kind of see like a move of desperation, switcheroo to get a flyer, like what for? Maybe he misclicked or something. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Fortunately, the elusive 3-0 is still evading us. But by the way, just to confirm that I did get my trophy. I'm sorry, I couldn't post game 3. Yeah, there's my second trophy. Not of the accomplishments to be proud of, but again, I've been playing that much, and my win rate is pretty good overall, given how many 2-1s I have. Anyway, see you next time.